Ava Harrington was born in 1888. She is Marisol and James Harrington's second child. Unlike her brother, Ava didn't receive much love from her father. He was far too focused on her brother to give her any attention. He wouldn't even attend her birthdays. He missed every one. While her mother gave her all the love in the world, it would never be enough. She wanted her father. After her parents' divorce, Ava was left in her mother's care. They moved in with her mother's boyfriend, Damien. Ava was given a room with everything she could have ever wanted. But she still missed home. She would sit and cry for hours in her room. Marisol would come to cheer her up, only for Ava to blame her for everything. She would yell and curse at Damien for taking her away from her father. She begged her mother to take her back, but Marisol told her it was best for her to stay. That only made her further lash out. Marisol felt like a bad mother for not letting Ava see her father, but she was just trying to protect her. In 1900, Marisol and Damien were married. Marisol invited her parents to spend time with Ava while they went off on their honeymoon. She felt a week with her grandparents would cheer her up. Ava was sad to see her go, but Esmeralda assured her that she'd be back soon. Her grandparents made sure she was on her best behavior while her mother was gone. Esmeralda helped her with schoolwork and taught her how to knit, while Dacha would play with her through the day and tuck her in the night. They were both what she needed. They had a lot of fun memories together. Ava was close with her grandfather. She loved spending time with him. He taught her a lot. They would sometimes be outside all day, until Esmeralda called them in for dinner. Ava helped set the table. Before they could sit, Dacha collapsed. Dacha Todikini passed away in 1900. Ava was devastated at the loss of her favorite person. She would never forget him. Some years passed. Ava and her mother still couldn't get along. She would spend most of her time out with a boy named Jimmy. They often met with each other to hook up. When she saw him with another woman, she was heartbroken. She tried talking to him, but he wanted nothing to do with her. She spent days crying over him in her room. But that was only the beginning for her. Anyone she caught feelings for would push her away. Time and time again, Ava eventually stopped caring. One guy she hooked up with couldn't get enough of her. His name was Jack. He would come over to her house with flowers and chocolate, and he'd always tell her how much he cared. But Ava didn't want him the way he wanted her. She told him she didn't love him and to leave her alone. Yet he would still come by every day to see her. She ignored him every time. Her mother and grandma saw how good he was and wanted her to give him a chance. But Ava didn't want to hear it. When she found out she was pregnant, she was devastated. She planned on giving the baby away after birth. Her mother offered to take care of the baby, but Ava didn't want the baby in her life at all. The next time Jack came to visit, Marisol told him about the pregnancy. Jack was excited, but was sad to hear that Ava didn't want the child. He promised to take care of the baby when they were born. So in 1907, after Ava gave birth, Marisol brought the child to him. Jack would go on to raise his son on his own. He named him Peter. Ava continued to get into broken relationships as the years went by. She would die alone in 1935.